Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader. It's Monday, December 14th. These are the charts of the day. Many of these we're going to talk about today are Chinese-related, but there's certainly several others. Look, and starting off with a stock we've talked about several times in the last week or two is Asia Information Holdings, ASIA. As you can see today, the key to today's action was that we finally broke out of the apex of this mini pennant or coil that it was in, or wedge, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, it popped out to $1.10 today gain. Volume increased a bit. We want to see more from out of that. Technicals, however, look real good, and the top of the channel measures somewhere around the 37 range, and that's my trading target. Second mover today was Canadian Solar, favorite of ours for months now. Broke out of this trading range, pulled back and retested it, ran up, and then sideways consolidation for about 7 or 8 sessions. Today, popping 227 or 10% on 3.3 million shares. That's the biggest volume in about a month. As you can see, it broke out across this level here. We do have a target somewhere around the 26 range that could be hit tomorrow. Beyond that, my next target is in the low 30s. And then eventually, not only do I see the possibility, but a probability of a retest of the old highs up near 50. Could very well happen with CSIQ. DSW, formerly Designer Shoe Warehouse, a retail chain, with a beautiful rising technical pattern. As you can see, broke out of this coil on a price volume surge and then ran up a little bit, pulled back and retested. Today, however, the key to today's action is it popped to new highs, up $1.18, crossing 25 for the first time, and trading nearly 1 million shares. It's the biggest volume in about 3 weeks. So good action there. Top of the channel measures upwards around 31, 32, and that's my trading target on DSW. Focus Media, a stock we've liked for a while, along with VISN, which we could also equate to. Broke out of this 2-month trading range, picked up some volume, not nice volume in here, and backed off on Friday, but today popped to new highs, up $1.02 on 3.6 million shares, increasing volume. It looks to me like the top of the channel will be tested probably tomorrow, and that's around the 18.5 area. Beyond that, my target's low 20s. And that low 20s represents a move near long-term lateral resistance. Smart Heat, or HEAT, had a nice day today, up $1.23 or 8% on 2.7 million. Breaking out of this little wedge consolidation today, popping on the biggest volume in 2 weeks. Technical surging. This looks like a $18.75, $19 stock short term. Beyond that, the stock could accelerate and make it up towards the low to mid 20s potentially. HITK, High Tech Pharmaceutical, up $1.27 or 5.5% today. Hasn't quite broken out yet, but look for a potential move across the 2470 area, and if it gets through that, then we have a target somewhere in the low 30s. JASO, we haven't mentioned this in a while. One of the junior solars, breaking out of a big 6-month coil, popped and formed a little 5-day flag, and today exploded out of that flag, up 73 cents or 16% on 16 million shares. As you can see in the aftermarket, it's trading higher on some earnings-related news. Looks like this could be a runner. The next target is a test excuse me, of the $6 range probably tomorrow, and beyond that, 7.75. One of my favorite stocks of the year so far is KNDI. I like the way it's acting. It made 7 consecutive new highs right in here, pulled back for 5 days in a row and consolidated on lower volume, and today popped back up, tagged a new high at 6. That's a new multi-year high. The top of the channel tells me that $7 is doable short term, but potentially this does $9.5, $10 stock at the top of the bigger channel. And LST, very intriguing to me. After this huge run up, then it's gone sideways and coiled. We had a little pop last week when it ran from 4 and change to 6.5, and then backed off. But it looks to me like it's setting up for a break out of this and a run to the $10 plus range. That's what I'm looking for, something around 9 or 10. NTRI continues to motor along with MED and those health food diet type companies are doing very well now. This price volume surge initiated this trend. Flag, and consolidation, a long consolidation, another mini flag, and a breakout today, up $1.79. 6% on 1.2 million shares, and right into a zone now at resistance. But secondary target test says it's potentially a $34.50 stock short term. And a couple more to talk about. SNSS, this has had a huge, powerful move. Whether it can extend further is questionable, but at the same time, a move over the 235.45 range across these tops could get us up to 3.5, 4 pretty quickly, and that's what I'll be keeping my eyes out for. Heavy volume on the upside there. Last is Telestone, which broke out of this flag earlier in the month and now flagged again, and today broke out as volume surged and technicals held up very well. Target around 20 short term, and low to mid 20s beyond that. That's it for today. There's some ideas for you for the rest of the week. Have a good evening.